being seen with a condom is as dangerous as being seen with a drug. It's become a challenge when I go out giving out condom in public and calling myself a king of condom. It's like calling myself devil, you know? When I was young, there was no issue of HIV, and I just wanted to be a military man. I want to be in the army, but now I'm an army officer in a different area to protect our country on HIV. I'm Stanley Ngara, the African King of Condoms. HIV is now 35 years old in our country, and still some people don't understand between HIV and AIDS. They don't understand that they are at risk every day, and I feel one of the most important things is to make people understand what is HIV, what is AIDS, and how you can live with it, and how you can stop new HIV infection, and how you can prevent yourself. I did door to door. I went to churches, I went to institutions, I went to schools to approach people. And people are not listening to me anymore. And then one day I visited one of the university, and they made a small crown of condoms. They put it in my hand. Then the idea was born, how I can become king of condom. So I designed better clothes. I worked on it. Then in 2012, I went in public and declared myself as a king of condom, and I started now approaching HIV in that capacity as a king of condom. Get the outside, put it in your tongue like this. Glory. Hey, clap for me, come on. We have the churches, and the government Ministry of Education does not advocate for sex education and condom distribution in secondary and primary school. So if I go to those places, I go as Mr. Stanley, not as a king of condom. And I don't go wearing my king of condom attire, because it's the government have a policy that we should not do that, and I must respect that.
We give you 3 weeks to 3 months. 1, 2, 3. Come here.
In colleges, this is a bit different. A majority are sexually active, and that's where we bring reproductive sex education, condom proper use, distributing condom. The community keep on changing. At one time, couples were at high risk, the married couples, and we concentrated with the married couples. We left other people. We are now having youth, 18 to 24. I don't know if they have a lot of energy, they don't have a lot of information, they are risk takers, HIV doesn't bother them so much. I don't know. But we are working with them, because that is the group now that is bringing in new HIV infection. Most of our parents will tell us sex is bad, that sex is bad. If you're caught up with your boyfriend kissing or something, you'll be punished, because it is illegal for a young person to be engaged into sex activities or anything sexual and condom. But you see, if they get 18, the expectation of parents also change. They want these girls to be married. They want the boys to have a girlfriend. The expectation change. But you see, from a child, you have been told sex is bad. but at a certain age, you want to be married, you want to be in a relationship. So that conflict of messages, that conflict of approach of sex is really putting us at risk. The girls in the slums sometimes are so much exposed into risky behaviors and HIV because due to poverty, lack of education, and lack of money, sometimes we find them selling sex. They have multiple partners because they want to survive. Majority of them get pregnant when they are between 13, 14 and 16 years old, and they don't have the capacity to bring up a family. And we have started a program in the slums where we reach those girls, and we empower them, we educate them, we distribute condom to them, we give them family planning, we are also giving them income generating project and activities, giving them these portable garden that at least they can feed their children. We take back to school children that have dropped because the parent cannot afford. We buy books, we pay school fees, we buy uniform, we sustain a girl in school. We give them pads, we give them their things that need them to be in school, because the girl child is more vulnerable at this time on HIV and early pregnancy and abuse and rape and so many things. And we want these girls to have a capacity to protect themselves. If they are abused, they come and report. If they are raped, they come and report. They can also postpone sex activities to a later stage rather than starting sex at very early age, because in the same slums we have seen girls starting sex at the age of 9, and the youngest mother in our country is 9 years old. So we have evidence, and sometimes it's so scaring that we assume they are not having sex, but when they get pregnant, that's when we know, oh, this one have been having sex. What the king believes is that what your mother didn't tell you, what your father didn't tell you, what your teacher and doctor didn't tell you, the King of Condoms is willing to tell you freely and tell you the truth. Safe sex negotiation is what I cry for, that people will have the power to say no, the power to say yes, because 70% of all new infected people in the world are in Africa, and we can't wait. We have to do something different to see that we stop this new HIV infection. Yeah.